Hello everybody, welcome to a World of Warships Blitz battle, and in today's battle we have the Yukikaze, which is the tier 8 premium Japanese destroyer that I got from the shipyard for 35 iron. I didn't really think I was going to get as far as the Missouri, did the maths, and took the Yukikaze, and actually glad that I did. Not that the Missouri's a bad ship, but well, the Yukikaze really suits my style, and well, although you can't see it in this clip, it's since had historical camo purchased for it. Now the Yukikaze is basically the Kagero. No, there's the historical camo. Anyway, the Yukikaze is basically the Kagero, but with a couple of minor differences. It comes with sonar, it comes with 3 smoke instead of 1 smoke, and the smoke is fuel smoke, which means that when you operate it at full speed, it conceals the ship and you don't pop out the front. Now this makes it an extremely stealthy ship. It is a Japanese torpedo destroyer. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to deal with that hissing yang. So one set of torpedoes goes off against the Gneisenau. So one of the secrets I've found, or one of the things that I've found with Japanese torpedo boats is, although it's tempting to go for the king hit, had that Gneisenau taken any evasive manoeuvres, well, that would have been, as it turns out, he did take evasive manoeuvres, only one of those torpedoes hit. Yeah, but if he takes evasive manoeuvres, basically you lose with the whole salvo, and besides which, keeping one in reserve means that you always have the threat of being able to fire more torpedoes. So here we are coming around the island. We've got the Sisin Yang, which I should feel, well, there we go. Oh, right, now it's just a case of just trying to make sure that I time it right. And I time it a bit off, but we get him a couple of good torpedo hits and enough for, well, a reasonable gun battle. So he fires his smoke, I fire my smoke, but he's going full speed. My smoke stays out in front. As you can see, it's a tiny cloud that follows me around, and we're back up with the torpedoes. Yeah, and we detected. So right about now, this is where I probably make the big mistake, because right on the other side of that island is an aircraft carrier, and one of the things that I hadn't really fully appreciated until I played this game, because I don't play Japanese torpedo boats very much, is well, carriers are quite large. Well, that's not the problem, it's related to the problem. The problem with carriers being so big is that carriers are also, well, carriers have quite a lot of health. And here I was thinking, well, I was going to deal with this problem, but, well, the problem's still there. And at this point, probably I should have just slunk off into the distance, because I am trying to take down this carrier, and this carrier, well, it has guns, and its guns are as pathetic as my guns, but its hit pull point, even as damaged as it is, may actually be greater than my own. And, well, that wasn't going to end particularly well, was it? So, yes, with an Enterprise, and unfortunately it takes way too long for the torpedoes to reload for me to deal with it. So I should have done a hit and run, but as it turns out, we burned out. But on the plus side, we grabbed the cap. We tied up enough of their ships for our other flank to be able to gain the advantage, and, well, we certainly gave the carrier a good fright. So 48,000 from a YOLO run against the carrier, and yeah, the team gets to mop up the spoils. So let's go and have a look and see what the team's doing. So we have, yeah, at least 5 ships out there. And we'll start with the Admiral Hipper, this guy here, who is heading in to the cap. There's the Z-23. Let's get back to that Admiral Hipper. There we go. Our Lexington finally managed to take down their wounded Lexington. Their wounded Lexington fires his last of his torpedo bombers, hits the Hipper on the nose, but this poor Gneisenau is actually in a bit of a bad way. He's surrounded by ships, so he's got full health at the moment, but he can only put his attention in one place at a time. You know, even though he could potentially fire torpedoes off to the other side, the time that it takes the torpedoes to move into position means that his guns actually move out of alignment. So as you can see, he's taken quite a lot of damage there. The team's moving in for the kill. It is the final part of the match. Yeah, so the lesson from this is something I've learned is that although the carrier is a nice, big, fat, juicy target, maybe it's not the best target. Certainly, the Enterprise bombers were extremely painful. But yep, this Gneisenau, well, I think this torpedo load from the Z-23 is going to do the business. So Z-23 goes down, takes the Gneisenau with him, and wins a Vengeance Medal. So basically, the Admiral Hipper came out on top. Let's go have a look at the scores. So, I mean, it is a win on the Yukikaze. I'm having a very good win rate on the Yukikaze. Yeah, obviously not the best score, and yeah, a bit of a personal lesson learned there. The Yukikaze's torpedoes may be powerful, but Tier 8 ships are very strong. Anyway, lessons learned. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.